What time is it, Jeff?
22:04.
Got to get back for that second game.
Yeah. Hey, John.
Oh, well done.
Good strength, Joe.
I'm outside you.
Yeah, fine, you're inside. You will go back. From the bench.
Who is it? I think Fish got twisted in there, did he? You know, that's when you've got a fucking player as a ref that you think...
Yeah, when they were saying, oh, we don't have a ref, I was like, I don't want to be fucking playing the game with a ref from the other side. I was just like, and then they said, oh...
He's been fine, he's been okay.
Alright, keeps up with some of the shit ones we've done, haven't we? He's such a bad...
Where was that one? Was it Spartan? The guy was miles away, they held up, that wasn't a throw.
Yeah, he's shocking. He's had us about, I've had him about 3 times.
Somebody must have upset him somewhere along the line because he...
The breakdown's so inconsistent in the league.
Yeah, well, you have a look at the Lutterworth game where the ref was shit hot and made everyone be miles behind the ball, miles behind the back foot. And then you had the one against Market Harbour where, well, the breakdown was, oh, well, you know, you kind of look a bit onside, we'll let you
It's as
off.
if all the referees, do they meet all the guys that ref in that league to actually communicate about how teams play and, I don't know, problems they have, and infuriates me, the inconsistency.
They don't talk, that's what bugs me. If they just spoke to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Rock form, hand away.
Yeah.
Right, you've been warned. You know, you put your hand on that, it's a penalty.
Even if you don't agree, as long as it's like strong.
If it's coming out of his mouth, there's no argument. Use it, right? You know, fine, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That
penalty.
young lad was poor.
He was being assessed this all, wasn't he?
The one we had at, we had him at Bakewell as well.
Oh,
Yeah, but we had him the week before.
there's nothing worse than an assess ref. They feel as if they've got to give every infringement in the book.
Yeah.
And actually, you know,
That's why it's a flow, don't you?
exactly. That's what the problem with that guy at where was it Spartans? I think, and he just gave. He was blowing his whistle before the ball had stopped moving in the ruck. The little guy with the stupid tattoos.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean. The one that annoys me most is like an oldish guy.
Oundle, I think it was.
He's an oldish guy. Ref does at Wellingborough away. Pretty much said at the start of the game, they're a clean side.
I heard about that.
Yeah, just
These guys are great.
yeah,
And I've heard about you lot.
yeah.
He's just fucking done it again.
What?
Best decision, boys. Don't tell us. You're so cool.
I didn't see it either.
Did you get that?
I got it, but I didn't see it, if you know what I mean. I framed it, but I haven't got a clue what happened. This is so much easier than handheld.
What did you do? Edit it
Yeah.
every week. You must have quite a bit of footage now.
Yeah, but a lot of it's fucking like this, and
Yeah.
just about scoring somebody will walk in front of him and all that. So it was looking pretty crap, to be honest. They've got a match that they're both going to in March, and it's they've got some coaches coming over from America. And they've got like 4 people filming it, so it's
Was it
a
like
sevens.
a trial site?
They've already been through the trials and everything. This is more a show.
Where's this at, sorry?
This is going to be done in Birmingham
They've
somewhere.
done this a few times.
They went to a trial, and then they had sent somebody to film him last week, and then they've put together these kind of matches. They're called client matches, and they bring their guys over from America, and they'll film all of the players. It's sevens. They do it at sevens just so we can.
That's good.
Yeah, exactly. See the fitness as well. They normally do football scholarships.
Yeah,
But they
do,
started doing rugby and hockey and golf and things like that. The Americans have got so much money to spend on rugby, it's frightening. And they've just started winning now as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
You know, they won their first. Yeah.
I don't know, someone was doing something for a while.
Mike Friday's over there doing some work as well.
Yeah, he did sevens.
Yeah.
Sevens coach now.
Was it Namibia or somewhere he was doing some work with as well?
Yeah.
Son of a ginger coach who's out Fiji, this England coach.
Oh yes,
Banjo, whatever his real name is.
Ryan, is it?
We won Ewan's team won the sort of local sevens, then we got to Welford Road and we won that, and then we were supposed to go to Twickenham, but it was changed at the 11th hour and we went to Bath, and they had coaching from him, and he was brilliant, really. And you know, just talk to you like this for 25 minutes just about interesting stuff, about philosophies and what have you. And Will Greenwood was there as well, coaching the guys, and he was just fantastic. He just energised 75 kids in 5 minutes, and you know. I love sevens, it's brilliant.
Yeah, same. I used to, when I was younger, I used to prefer playing 7s to 15s. Played some good tournaments.
Callum used to play with Charlie Walker, who's at Quins now, and he was in our team. He's a great player, really good player. You know, he was always going to be a professional if he stayed fit. But he played in I think he went to Las Vegas and a couple of others.
Yeah.
And he was offered a sevens contract, and he took the Quins contract. Oh God, I think if I was him, I'd been really tempted to take the sevens contract.
Quite a lot
What a
do,
lifestyle,
don't they?
isn't it?
Some of them take that contract, but they're still like attached to clubs.
I just think you're not going to have a year out every 3 years through injury like professional players do these days. You know, you're not going to be completely dead at 30. His contract's up at the end of this season at Quins, so
surely he'll be around.
I think he'll probably get a renewal, but he was pretty close to Saxon's. Had he not, he got the same injury that Manu got. He tore his pec muscle. And,
I know he had a few really good games, didn't he?
Yeah, he could have done with maybe 6 or 7 more. You know.
Yeah.
Tremendous pace and great step off both feet. And
I've seen him play a few times. Was he a centre?
Yeah, we put him. We started at 10 and we just put him at 13. Out there with a bit of space. Any kind of space at all, you know, to destroy people.
Was he Leicester Grammar?
Oakham. So he knew.
Gigi was there, wasn't he?
And Dosser Smith was his name, really. Yeah. But he had a big fallout with them at the Tiger.
I know. I heard that.
I mean, Charlie's one of these guys that if you don't know him, you think he's a cunt. But if you do know him, you love him. You know what I mean? He's quite an obnoxious, arrogant character, which isn't a bad thing when you're a professional sportsman. But his face just didn't fit there, really.
Tackle release!
Did Lengy ever play for you? Was he with
Who's that, sorry?
George Lang? Did he ever come in while you've been coaching?
No.
There's a winger who was with Callum and Charlie that year, and he got into the England British Lions Rugby League team, under 18.
Yeah.
But he dislocated his shoulder 3 times this season.
Well, he's Callum's age, isn't
Yeah, great player. And Jack Powley. Did Jack ever come down and train?
I don't think
Second row player, fabulous player. But again, he's done both his ACLs.
Really?
Just got over one, and then the other one, he did the other one. He's definitely been down training a few times, but he just can't play. They made a bit of a fist of this in the second half, haven't they? Really? Yeah.
Very scrappy. I think looking forward to coaching Ryan Lee a little bit more.
Yeah, he's
Giving some improvements.
well, he needs them.
Positionally.
He needs them.
Massively, yeah.
But he you can move him to 13.
More than this, but certainly if Callum's not going to be around next season as well.
He plays 12 at the Colts. It's a waste of time, really.
Yeah, I know,
Because
yeah.
he doesn't pass. He steps, gets into contact. He's got 3 guys outside him. So we moved him to 13 just to get him into a bit of space.
A few times, he's played a few seconds. He's played 1-1's game. He's not finished the try very well.
I mean, I've only done 4 training sessions with him in 3 games. If we're all over here warming up, he's over there talking to somebody, and if we're all over there talking to somebody, he's over there on his own, and they'll go into the change room. He's obviously used to being the biggest fish in his pond, and had we had a real chance to work with him, it would have been nice to just deconstruct him a little bit and bring him back up. It'll be different with the seniors, I'm sure, but
exactly, yeah. He's
a bit too cool for school for us.
He's
really.
not been very confident, I would say, when he's been with seniors.
He's got some real gas.
Oh yeah. He's done a few pre-seasons that were good.
Where is he? Is he?
I'm not sure, to be honest. He's not been training massively like he was. I know he can play in county or something.
I'm coach of the county. He's not in that team anymore.
I don't know. Then someone said he had been. I don't know.
Maybe he's too old for it. So.
Someone said he's been doing something.
No, I think that was last season. I think that's finished. I think guys like that are just desperate to play, wouldn't you?
I don't know if he's had a few. Last time he was training, he hurt his hamstring.
Oh, maybe that's it then.
Yeah, I'd certainly like to have him from pre-season, or give him a few more games end of this season when it's a bit drier. Have a full pre-season with him and then play him.
There's always a couple of new guys who rock up as well, aren't there? So, especially as now we're getting, we're also getting a bit of reputation of being a decent outfit.
Attracted a few, yeah. Even some guys that just come to training.
Yeah.
A few guys that played 2s recently.
Scott and Hobo have got a mate called Moody, another doctor, and he's just an absolute mountain.
Yeah.
6'5", fucking brick shit house.
This lad I've been talking to at the gym I go to, he's a big back row, an Irish lad. I think he's keen to come down. That's shocking.
He's not that kind of player though, is he?
No. Never wanted to catch that, did he? Good hands, Goff!
Have you seen DC at training? The blonde-haired lad.
Yes, good player.
Yeah.
He's like a back row, but
well,
got some decent centre lines.
Yeah. Well, he's played centre, he's played back row, and he's played front row for us.
Really good.
He's a bit of a bad lad. He's been banned by virtually every club he's played for.
Really?
He's got a bit of anger.
Polite.
Oh, I think
He talk to me. He's really polite.
We've kind of given. He joined us at the start of last season, and we've given him a lot of cuddles. He had a bit of a run in. He got banned for gouging, but then the case was dismissed.
Was he one of the lads that was in some final and was in some?
Yeah, that's right, semi-final. He's a tremendous player. And
What was he? Was he at an academy or anything? Or
Northampton. He was at
North.
He was at Northampton, and then was given the call. So thanks, but no thanks.
He's not been playing then, I take it, recently?
He's like you.
Yeah.
Training a lot, but not getting much games.
So when he gets when he's old enough.
Well, he's old enough, but he's very nervous about. He wants to play with Callum. He wants to play with Ewan and Chris Arthur and a few of the other ones. So, but I think he's
aggressive, hits some good lines.
Really confident on the pitch.
Clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been impressed with him. There's another lad actually, second row.
Chris Arnold?
Yeah. Is it Chris Arnold? He's been good in training recently. Yeah. He's stepped up in the last few weeks.
He's totally different to his brother. His brother's mud eaters really. Whereas he's a real quality player.
Yeah. Really
real athletic.
Strong, really smashing
he's
some
like
of the
Michael.
boys.
He's that kind of player.
He's boys, brilliant.
Well, he's now senior. He's played his first game last week. So. What the fuck happened there?
Tie. Where's he at? What's the blonde lad called again? Chris.
Dave
DC.
Dave Cunnington. Yeah. He goes to school in. I don't know where he's going to. He's going to some specialist college or something like that. At Uppingham Way, but it isn't Uppingham School. It's it's the state one that's out there.
Is that even that slight? He's a hooker. It's quite slight.
Jack, yeah.
He's
great,
decent. Yeah.
Very good throwing in, very accurate. He's just got into the county squad as well.
Yeah.
Which I was,
really good boys.
Yeah, that the year above the Ryan Lee year was quite a weak year. They always were struggling. They're very good socially, but they were always struggling for players and struggling for coaches and that kind of thing. I think the year below us is very strong. The one above them, Jinx's year was very strong. You know,
what's his name? Canty and Rodwell.
Yeah.
Shields, really good boys, and Tom. The back row, is it Tom?
I don't know. I'd know him if I saw him, but yeah.
I think he's a 7. Really good boy.
And Harry Neal, the guy that got slotted, the scrum half, he's a lovely little player.
Yeah.
Probably a bit too small for first team, but.
I think Jelly is a good player.
Yeah. Is he the blonde one?
No, scrum half.
Yeah.
Darkish.
Oh, right, okay. Who's the blonde scrum half?
Which one? I don't know. Not sure.
He came on in the first team game, I think.
Oh, that was Jelly.
Oh, was that him?
Yeah.
Right, maybe I'm getting his muddled up.
Yeah, he came
He looks very slight, but he's got a nice pass.
Yeah, and he can kick his...
Yeah.
Yeah. Good ball player.
That's the good thing about having Jinx in there. They see him and they think, well, if he's making this step up, I could,
Fish and Billy as well, because it took Billy a while, really, to even play senior rugby. Wasn't confident. Had a few threes games, wasn't massively keen. Since he's come into the ones, it's not looked back.
That's what we keep saying to our guys. The standard, 13 rugby, the standard is appalling. You're only in trouble if they catch you.
Absolutely terrible, I know.
You know, if you're playing at a decent level, under 16 rugby, under 17 rugby is everybody's fit, nobody drinks, everybody lives for it. You get back to this is the level you're at then. It sort of bypasses 4th and 13. We'll do it. Come on, Billy.
Through the middle.
Here comes the big drop goal. Go on, Dino. Kicking it away for. Yeah, go for it. Oh, I thought I was going to go for a drop goal.
That's good. Oh my god. Henderson.
Have it?
Cannot it.
Put.
Spin it. Hit Joe.
Stacking up out there. Oh, God, I hope that wasn't Callum. I missed that. No, good.
Good.
Right, well done. You can claim another win there, mate.
Yeah.